Hi, this is Paul, City Sailing. This is the last of the navigation on the radar. We're going to talk about parallel indexing, sorry. We need a stabilized display, so north up for this to work because we need the object we're using to stay in one place. Okay, so we need to find an object that we can identify. We've got to be dead certain that it is that object. And we're using the same principle with the buoy as it moves across the screen. So we measure the distance from the line, measure the angle of the line or the track that we want to go down, and we move the line out with the parallel indexing tool, which we'll show you, twist it around to the bearing and make sure that dot goes down. So we're going to show you this. Parallel indexing, we want to look for targets that we can identify on the chart and on the radar. So we'd like to go up the mid swashway here, and for parallel indexing on this one we're going to use Spitsand Fault, which is here. So we need to measure the distance between the transit and Spitsand Fault. So if we use our dividers here, we can look at that distance here, measure it obviously from the side of the chart, and it says 4.8 cables or 0.48 of a mile from Spitsand Fault. We know the angle we're coming in because it's written on the transit here, and it says 49.4 degrees, which we're going to take as 050 degrees true. And we need to choose stabilized display, so north up, stabilized display. And here we have, we're off gill kicker here, and if we go into 6 mile range, okay, we can see the edge of Portsmouth. Let's go down to 3 mile range, so we can see the edge of Portsmouth here. It's gill kicker. We can see the snow here is giving us some clutter here, and we can see the fault, and we worked out that we need to have 050 degrees, and we needed 0.47 miles. So we go to PI for parallel indexing, line 1, and we go range 0.47, and where were we, 0.47. Okay, and bearing 50, 050, and that'll be off this fault. So we need to go closer to it. So what we need to do is to steer towards the fault. So we put a little bit of throttle, and we will head to port, and we'll come right around, and we'll see our header line as we alter course. So our speed increases, we're going around, steady the steering. So we're on a range of 1.5 miles. We can see the fault there. We're heading towards it a little bit to put the parallel indexing, and it's just coming out the fog here. We can see it. So we'll carry on towards the fault until our parallel index line lines up, and it's not far off now. And we can see the other edge of Portsmouth coming in. So there's our parallel index line here, and it will be 0.46, bearing a 050, still coming towards it, and we'll come straighten her up as we come parallel. Gone just a little bit too far there, so we'll come round. And it's back on again. off again, so we'll slow down a bit to make this a bit easier. And we're pretty much on it now, so we'll come around to port. We've got Polar Index line on, and we can just see through the snow the transit appearing. We can see the transits for the aircraft carrier, and we can see that we're pretty much on the actis on that line, although we're heading off a little bit to starboard. But that's our line from the transit down here, and we'll look, and we're on the line with the parallel indexing. So as long as that parallel index line carries on with a fault in the middle, we know that we're going on the line that we put on the charts, and it will be good to get to a VRM on the main side, and we can follow the channel in, and we're beginning to see it. We can see the South Sea funfair, and we can see the transit in there. Okay, and we're pretty much going down that line. So that is parallel indexing. What's the disadvantages? Disadvantages, we must be absolutely sure what we're looking at is that object, because if it isn't, we don't have any backup like a 3-point fix, it's off that line. But it gives us a visual straight away, and we can look at the radar and say, well, that's on the line. So if we've got the right beacon or buoy, or this case the faults, we know we're in the right position. Okay, parallel indexing, it takes a bit to get used to. You could put multiple lines on it, mix it with some VRMs, a really powerful tool. So if you've got it on your radar, use it. Thanks. Thank you for watching this video on parallel indexing. This is part of the radar videos that we put for our RWA radar course, which we run with this simulator that you can see, which is based at near Bank and Monument Station in the City of London. All the dates are on our website, citysailing.com, and this is part of our wide range of nautical videos. We cover the whole essential navigation course and the whole of the day skipper course, and we offer all the RWA shore-based courses. So if you want to come and have a go on this plotter, sharpen your navigation skills up, we look forward to seeing you. Just pop onto the website, citysailing.com, and book your course. See you soon. This is Paul, City Sailing, out.